Hey, what's going on, everyone? So this is part 2 of my Blue Jays franchise. So if you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But anyways, nonetheless, let's get part 2 started off here. So day game here in Toronto against the Red Sox. And when I say this, this one was pretty much all Red Sox, and I mean that, as you're going to see here in a little bit. So Ricky Romero on the mound for this one. And runners on the base here, and Ortiz is going to take that one to left field, and that's going to score a run. So Ortiz definitely a Blue Jay killer as of late, and Bautista up at the plate here. So Josh Beckett's going to throw inside. Now remember that for a little bit later on. You're going to see what happens. So Ricky Romero up at the plate here, up at the mound here, and that one's going to be foul. But as you're going to see here, he tweaks his arm, which is not good to see because he would not return for the game. And unfortunately, he wasn't placed on the DL, anything like that. So he's just day-to-day. So he will be able to make another start when he's scheduled. But unfortunately, I had to bring in someone cold from the bullpen, so I bring in Dustin McGowan. And definitely still cold as the first pitch given up. It's a home run, and that's going to give the Red Sox a 2-0 lead here. So it's never good to come out of the bullpen cold. Not really his fault though. And as you see there, I said remember that later. I hit Adrian Gonzalez, and Gonzalez has some words for Jansen as he walks over to first. So David Ortiz here up at the plate is going to make me pay for doing that, as he's going to take that one to right field, and that's going to be a 2-run shot. And as I said, David Ortiz, a Blue Jay killer, definitely showing it right there. So anyways, here, bottom of the ninth here, Josh Beckett has a no-hitter going, and that's definitely going to help the cause, as the Blue Jays are down to their last out here. So, Escobar up at the plate trying to end the no-hitter, and he's just going to ground out, and Josh Beckett will get a no-hitter. And anytime you can do that, you know you've had a great outing. And even the Jays fans applauding him for his effort, and the whole team's going to jump out on the field and congratulate him on something that doesn't happen very often, and you have to be one hell of a pitcher to get a no-hitter. So would have been better if you can get a perfect game, but I'm sure he'll be very happy with the no-hitter. And not a very happy Blue Jays team right now. So get into the next series here. It's the Orioles at home. And see, again, the roof is open at Rogers Center. I don't know. This game's pretty unrealistic in that sense because they don't usually open the roof until mid-May. But anyways, Brendan Morrow pitching here. And he's going to give up a home run. Second batter he faces to Andy Chavez. And that's not very good early in the game. So I was actually thinking about taking Morrow out of the game. But anyways, here we got Edwin Encarnacion. He's going to ground out. Or is he? No. Jose Bautista thinks the inning's over, so he's running home. Oh, he's going to run down. Oh, that is embarrassing right there. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have done the same thing there. But Brendan Morrow pitching well here. Actually, at one point, I had 9 strikeouts in a row with Brendan Morrow. And actually on this game, he had 14 strikeouts, if you can believe it. And as you see, he's striking everyone out here. And just a great outing by Brendan Morrow, even though he gave up that home run early in the game. So Jose Bautista up at the plate now. And gets brushed back a little bit. So has some words for the pitcher right there. And getting ready for the pitch here. And he's going to make him pay for that. Jose Bautista is going to take this pitch deep to the left field. And that one is going to be gone. That's going to give the Blue Jays a 2-1 lead here. So Jose Bautista doing what he does best. Hits those long shots. That's a 2-run homer. And the Jays come back, and now they are up by 1 going into the 9th inning, I believe. Fans are pumped up about that one. John Farrell liking the offense. And Jose Bautista definitely could be the AL MVP again. Well, let's try to get that going this time around. So top of the ninth here, 2 out, and Jason Frazier is going to strike the batter out, and that's going to end the game. And the Jays are going to walk away with a walk-off win right there. As you always like to do that at home. The Jays actually struggle against the Orioles this year. Not in this game, though. As I said in my last commentary, we got swept last night by the Orioles. So the next game here, beautiful day for baseball. You see the CN Tower in the background there. And the roof is open again. Nonetheless, see the Orioles really struggling in this game. 1-7. And we have a modest 5-3 record so far in this young season. And you see that brand new Roberto Alomar banner up there, hanging above the screen there. I haven't been to Rogers Center in a couple years actually, so I'm planning to go there for a game this summer. But anyways, here we got Kyle Drabek on the mound, one of the young guys in our bullpen. He could be bounced around in my franchise to the minors depending on how he performs. But as you see there, he gets out of trouble on Jackie Robinson Day, striking out Jones to end the half inning. And now Rajay Davis up at the plate, bottom of the first here. And he's just going to ground out. Or no, he isn't. That ball is going to be dropped there. And that's going to be big, as you're going to see here in a moment. As you know, Escobar's up at the plate. And that one's going to be taken to left field. And that is going to be gone. So 2-run homer here. You know, Escobar, not usually a guy who hits many home runs. But anyways, the Jays will take it. Gives them the early lead in this one. And not a very happy Orioles team right there. And anytime now, he will just trot around the bases. So Kyle Drabek pitching well at this point. Runner on, but he's going to strike him out there. And Ace is going to mimic what just happened there. And poke a little fun. I'm not sure quite sure who that was, but Ace showing a lot of enthusiasm there. Anyways, Brett Lowry up at the plate here. Bottom of the fourth. 1 out. And he's going to take that one to center field, left center field right there. And that one's going to be gone. Brett Lowry with another home run here early in the season. And I'm excited to see Brett Lowry hopefully play like this going on into the season here. There's so much expected of this guy. He's definitely our franchise, as I said last in part 1 here. But I'm going to be using this guy a lot. I'm going to give him a lot of starts. And I'm pretty sure, I think he's the only third baseman I have in my lineup right now and on my roster. So I'm going to be using him a lot this season. And you're going to see a lot from him. Hopefully he gets a lot of long shots like this. And as I've said many times, the power is going to be very evident here. So what do we have here? And that should be... Oh, no, he drops it. What? See, the umpire first called that safe, and John Farrell is actually going to come out and argue that, as I would do that too, because that's a miscommunication there. He first said it was safe, and at the last second he called Bautista out there. And John Farrell obviously not too happy about that one, as he's voicing his opinion to the umpire right there. And definitely not very happy. So the umpire's not going to do anything about it. Fortunately, John Farrell doesn't get kicked out of the game. But anyways, here, top of the 7th. Drabek's going to get that into a double play there. And that's going to end the half inning. And Drabek having an excellent performance here. And as you see, Ace there again showing his dance moves right there. So going into the bottom of the 7th here. And that's going to be a ground ball. Should be a routine out. And no, that one's going to be thrown into right field. And I forget who that was, but they're going to be able to get on to second. So runner in scoring position here. 1 out. Colby Rasmus up at the plate. And that one's going to be hit into center field. And that's going to be a run. So the Blue Jays now have a 4-0 lead. And the fans just loving this one. Couldn't ask for anything better. 4-0 lead against their division rivals, the Baltimore Orioles. I don't think the Jays have really seen too much of this year against the Orioles in real life. Maybe we'll be able to get their number next time we play them. I'm actually concerned for when the Jays face off against the Yankees. Just by the way the Jays have been playing lately. Probably not gonna have a very good outing against the Yankees. So Orioles down to the last strike here, and Kyle Drabek's gonna get him to strike out there. And actually, wait, no, he's not out at their last strike. So last chance here, and now they're down to their last strike rather. And Kyle Drabek is gonna get the victory here and a complete game shutout. A great outing for the young pitcher. And that's going to do it for this episode of my Blue Jays franchise. Come back for the next episode. Leave a like rating. Don't forget to comment. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. But anyways, have a good one and peace.